thought this was really boring to look at, but it's too dark for you to be able to see my face, and I'm too lazy to get up and turn the lights. What's been bothering me so much... Here, how about my hand? Is that entertaining? Yeah, right. Anyway, what bothers me is all these fake minimalists that you see online on, like, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, even whatever. People act like they're minimalists, but all they did was own a mansion, paint everything white, and spread all their stuff out real spaced apart. Like, all I see when I look up minimalist home or minimalist interior design or something like that, I see huge rooms and like big furniture. It's just like there's just lots of negative space between things. They're not actually minimalists. They're posers. They're flagging. They're people who own quite a lot. You can't be a minimalist and own a mansion. That's like the opposite, right? That's like consuming way more resources. You can't be something that means small or less or just enough when you have a big house and you fill it with lots of stuff. The stuff's just spaced around. Like a bunch of these minimalist homes I see online, they own probably way more stuff than most regular people do. I don't get it. And like, I'm trying to actually be a minimalist. I'm not gonna like gouge out my eyes or anything and just suffer just for the sake of being a minimalist. But like, I do want less stuff. I want to get rid of anything that doesn't bring me joy, that I don't need, that I don't use, that's pointless, that just takes up room just 'cause, you know. I'm not against decoration. I mean, I'm an artist, for Pete's sake, but, you know, like, if the art doesn't speak to me, or if it doesn't, like, build an aesthetic that makes me feel really happy and, like, expresses who the person I think I am, if it doesn't, like, serve a purpose, if it just looks cute but doesn't actually, like, do anything for my soul, then it's gotta go. And I'm trying to, like, get, you know, tips and guides and inspiration online for being a minimalist, but every page I click on, I just see huge houses. And I'm really sick and tired of it. And I genuinely want information on downsizing and being minimal in a practical way. Like, I'm not trying to live in, like, I don't know. I was gonna say I'm not trying to live in a trailer, but I want a tiny house, which is basically a trailer. It's just like a trailer with purpose. You know, I'm like, I don't know, I want to be minimalist while, that was my foot, by the way, if you heard a weird sound. I don't know, I just want, like, less stuff. I want, like, clean, like, breathable, non-busy living spaces. But every time I try to get inspiration, try to do research, get help, all I'm met with are huge rooms with big streamlined furniture, like huge long couches, and I don't know, just like, oh, that thing where they have giant mirrors, but they're on the floor leaning against the wall. They didn't hang them up, and they paint all the walls white, and they keep the art, like, on the floor in corners. I'm like, you're not a minimalist. Like, if you have room to denote, like, a 6-foot radius around every work of art you have, you're not like a minimalist. You're loaded. You have a huge ass house. Like, does anybody else know what I'm talking about? I think most of the minimalist stuff is all posers. And yeah, I'm afraid to say it. Yeah, this is a call out. Yeah, y'all are posers. People who are real minimalists are people doing the van life. You know, like, those are real minimalists. But I don't want to live in a van. So, is there no middle ground? Is there only the extreme of living in a van? Also, there's a lot of fake poser van lifers, too. People pretending to be van lifers, but all they do is use their little RV van for vacation time. They don't actually live in it. Yeah, y'all are posers, too. You can get out of here. But does that make sense? Yeah, have you guys seen what I'm talking about? Please sympathize with me. Also, yeah, I know I'm not posting very much. I'm very like emotionally and psychologically drained from working during all of this Corvid stuff. Oops, you're not supposed to say that word. You'll get demonetized. I'm not monetized anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's what's up.